And, it's not necessarily just male audiences. I talk about dominant groups and non-dominant groups. I talk about the fact that organizations need to avoid thinking that diversity is a lot like Noah's Ark.
Right.
Which is, gosh, can we only just get 2 of each in the ark? And that's what a lot of people still think diversity is.
Yeah.
But the problem is what you referenced before, the unconscious beliefs. So, if the giraffe in the ark is looking at the zebra and saying, gee, you're funny looking. How do you do anything with that stupid short neck of yours?
Right.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's where the organizations stumble. They don't get as far as they need to go.
Yeah. What have you found in your work that is things we can really think about and do that will translate into better outcomes and results?
I just wrote an article called The Meritocracy Stress Test, basically saying one group in an organization usually thinks the organization is a meritocracy. I really have never met anyone who got to the top of an organization who said, I got to the top because I was subtly advantaged. Who says that? No one says that. They say, I got to the top because it was a meritocracy. Now, what I would suggest is that for any leader is to figure out who does think it's a meritocracy and who doesn't. Yeah. And chances are they will find that the non-dominant groups want it to be a meritocracy, but are not experiencing the organization in the same way that dominant groups are. So to me, delving into the lived experiences in an organization is really essential. What window are you looking through? Yeah. And I think that would lead to a lot of different processes and things like that, because we may or may not be able to de-bias ourselves. We can certainly become much more aware of things, but we certainly can de-bias our processes and our systems and our promotions and our retentions and our assignments and our feedback, all the things that, make up the processes within an organization. We can figure out if they're biased in any way. And that's the granular level I think we need to get to.